Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Fluento, Everyday English for Real Life. I'm Anna, and I'm sitting here with my wonderful co-host, David, who is sipping something that looks very, very fancy.
Fancy? No, this is just my usual iced latte, but today I added cinnamon, which may or may not have been a mistake. Let me taste it again. Okay. It's a mistake.
I wish people could see your face right now. You look betrayed by your own drink.
I do feel betrayed. I thought cinnamon was my friend, but today cinnamon said, "Not in your latte, David. Not today."
Well, everyone, thank you so much for being here. If you're new to the podcast, welcome. We make English warm, human, and fun. And if you've been listening for a while, welcome back. We're happy you're here with us again.
Yes, absolutely. This is your space to learn English through real conversation. The kind of conversation you hear between friends sitting on a sofa, not in a classroom with a textbook.
Exactly. So settle in, get your tea or coffee, hopefully a delicious coffee, unlike David's, and join us.
Hey, it's not that bad. Well, okay, yes, it's bad.
So, David, how are you today?
I'm okay. A little tired, honestly.
Really? Why tired?
2 words. Neighborhood drama.
Ooh, that sounds interesting. Neighborhood drama is always interesting. What happened?
Well, yesterday morning, I woke up at 6:30 a.m. to the sound of, I don't even know what to call it. It was like drilling, hammering, a very angry robot.
A very angry robot? That's a good description. So, someone was doing construction.
Yes, my upstairs neighbor decided that Sunday morning was the perfect time to, what did he call it? Fix his floorboards.
Oh no! And Sunday morning is supposed to be the peaceful morning, the slow, quiet morning.
Exactly. Sunday is sacred. It's International Do Not Disturb Day. And my neighbor just said, 6:30 a.m. Perfect time to remodel my entire apartment.
Did you talk to him?
Later, yes. And he was so cheerful. He said, "Sorry about the noise, man. I couldn't sleep, so I thought, why not start working?"
Why not start working at 6:30 a.m. with a hammer?
Exactly. I wanted to tell him, next time, please choose something quieter, like knitting.
Knitting. Quiet, peaceful, safe.
Yes, soft yarn, no hammer.
Well, I'm sorry you started your day with a hammer symphony. My morning was much calmer. I had breakfast with my sister.
Oh, really? How is she?
She's good. She's preparing for a job interview. She's nervous, but in a good way. You know that energy when you're stressed but also excited?
Yes, the I want this, but I'm terrified feeling.
Exactly. She kept practicing her answers. Like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And after the 10th time, I said, probably still practicing this answer.
That's such a sister thing to say. Did you help her?
I tried. But sometimes helping someone with an interview is tricky. You want to encourage them, but you don't want to give them fake confidence.
True. And interviews in English? That's another level of stress.
Exactly. I told her a useful phrase that English learners often forget. I'm not sure, but I'm willing to learn. Many beginners think they need perfect answers, but actually, showing openness is powerful.
Yes, and another phrase that helps is, I don't have experience with that yet, but I'm interested. The word yet is magic. It means you're not closing the door.
Right. English loves small words with big meaning. Speaking of big meaning, you know something interesting about your story? Your sister is preparing for something stressful, but your morning was calm. And my morning was supposed to be calm, but became stressful. It's like we swapped. But stress is funny, isn't it? Some stress is bad, like construction noise, but some stress is beautiful.
Beautiful stress?
Yes, like planning a wedding, or meeting someone new, or starting a new project.
Ah, that makes sense. Stress with a purpose.
Exactly.
This reminds me of my friend Julia. Last week she called me, almost crying. Not because something bad happened, but because she adopted a dog.
A dog! Oh, that's adorable. Why was she stressed?
Because the dog is, very energetic. She said, David, he runs. He runs and runs. I don't know where he gets the energy. I think he has a secret battery.
What kind of dog is he?
A border collie.
Oh no. That is the energy dog.
Yes, the Olympic athlete of dogs. She said she walked him for an hour, came home, sat down, and he brought her the toy again. Like, round two.
But that's also happy stress, right?
Yes, she loves him, but she said she hasn't sat down in 4 days.
That's parenting, but with fur.
Exactly, a furry child who sprints.
You know, this brings up something I think is important for our listeners, especially for English learners. Many people feel stressed when they speak English. They say, I feel nervous, I feel embarrassed. But sometimes nervousness just means your brain cares.
That's such a good point. Caring is not a weakness. It means you're alive, you're growing.
Yes. When I learned Spanish, I used to shake before speaking, but I wasn't scared. I just cared.
Actually, this reminds me of something cultural. In many English-speaking countries, especially the US, people often say, no worries. It's like a national phrase.
Yes, no worries. And listeners, repeat this with us. No worries.
We use it for everything. Late? No worries. Small mistake? No worries. You spilled your iced latte because you added cinnamon? No worries.
Very funny.
But it's true. No worries is a phrase that relaxes people. It tells the other person, I'm not angry. You're safe.
Right. It's a warm phrase, and it's short, so beginners can use it easily.
Speaking of warmth, how was your weekend? Anything fun?
Actually, yes. I went to a little outdoor market. You know, the kind with small stands, local artists, handmade things.
I love those markets. They always smell like candles and food.
Yes, there was a stand selling lavender candles, and the woman who made them said she grows the lavender herself. I love that. Something about people who make things with their hands, it's so beautiful.
Did you buy one?
Of course, I'm a candle addict, I admit it.
We should have a Candle Anonymous group for you.
I'm Anna, and I have 37 candles at home.
And everyone claps slowly.
But really, the market was so peaceful. Then, this is the funny part, I ran into my old teacher,
Oh, which teacher?
my high school English teacher, and I hadn't seen him in maybe 15 years, and he recognized me immediately.
That always surprises me. Teachers have superpowers.
They do. And we talked for almost an hour. And you know what he said that really touched me?
What?
He said, I'm not surprised you became a teacher. You were always the one helping other students.
That is so sweet.
Yes, it made my whole weekend.
That's such a special moment. And for our listeners, this is a good example of a phrase we use when something makes us emotionally happy. That made my day. Or that made my week.
Yes, it means something small created a big positive feeling.
Exactly.
Speaking of positive feelings, David, have you eaten lunch?
Uh, no, not yet. But I did have a small breakfast, a banana and a piece of toast.
That is not a real breakfast.
It is for me.
No, breakfast must be egg-based.
Egg-based?
Yes, eggs equal breakfast. It's a rule of the universe.
Well, I didn't get the memo.
What will you eat for lunch?
I don't know yet. Maybe ramen.
Ramen? That sounds amazing. Actually, that reminds me of a cultural thing about food.
Tell me.
In many English-speaking countries, working adults often say this phrase, lunch on the go.
Oh, yes. It means eating quickly, usually outside or while moving because you're busy.
Exactly. But in many other cultures, lunch is slow, social, and important.
True. Lunch culture is so different around the world. In some countries, lunch is 2 hours. In others, it's 5 minutes next to a computer.
And both are normal depending on where you live.
So, Anna, speaking of food, this is random, but I'm curious. Do you prefer sweet snacks or salty snacks?
Ah, salty. Always salty.
So, if I gave you a cookie or a bag of chips?
Chips. Every time.
Interesting. I'm the opposite. I'm a chocolate person.
Chocolate is wonderful, but chips are happiness.
Our listeners are learning so much important English today. Cinnamon betrayal, hyperactive dogs, chips versus chocolate.
Yes, very educational.
Actually, speaking of educational, here's a phrase I used earlier. That reminds me of. This is very common in English conversations. It helps the conversation flow naturally.
Yes, and another great one is speaking of. For example, speaking of food, I need to tell you something funny that happened last night.
Oh, what happened?
I tried to cook a new recipe. It was supposed to be a simple tomato soup. Simple. Tomato, onion, garlic.
This sounds safe.
It sounds safe until you forget to put the lid on the blender.
Oh, no.
Yes, tomato everywhere. On the counter, on the cabinets, on the floor, on me.
Anna, no.
I looked like a crime scene.
Did your cat judge you?
Deeply, he sat on the table and stared at me like, you are not qualified to live.
Cats are so dramatic.
They are. But after I cleaned everything, I started laughing. Sometimes things go wrong and it becomes a good story.
That's a great lesson for English learners, too. Sometimes you make a mistake, and cooking, in life, in English, and after the stress, you laugh.
Yes, mistakes make stories. Perfect things are forgettable.
I love that.
So, what are your plans for the weekend?
I'm thinking of taking a small day trip.
Where?
There's a tiny town about an hour away. It has an old bookstore and a little cafe with amazing pastries.
That sounds beautiful. Going somewhere small, quiet, that is the best kind of rest.
Yes. What about you?
I'm helping my friend move to a new apartment.
Oh, that's not rest. That's labor.
I know. She said there are only a few boxes, which in friend language means There are 47 boxes, 2 plants, 1 heavy mirror, and emotional support is required.
Yes, a few boxes is always a lie.
But I'm happy for her. A new home is exciting.
True. And moving is a big emotional moment. You say goodbye to one phase and hello to another.
Exactly. And speaking of emotional moments, before we finish today's episode, I want to leave our listeners with something encouraging.
Go ahead. I feel inspired already.
If you're learning English and you sometimes feel nervous or shy or embarrassed, remember this. Every time you speak, even a little bit, you are moving forward. You are doing something brave, and brave things feel uncomfortable. That doesn't mean you're doing them wrong. It means you're doing them right.
That's beautiful. And I want to add, you don't learn a language through perfection. You learn it through connection, through conversations like this, through stories, through smiles, through mistakes that turn into memories.
So, wherever you are today, on a bus, in your kitchen, taking a walk, thank you for spending time with us, and thank you for being brave enough to keep learning.
We're proud of you, truly.
And we'd love to hear from you. In the comments or messages, tell us, what is something small that happened this week that made you smile? It can be anything: a coffee, a dog, a friend, a sunset.
We love reading your stories.
And we'll see you in the next episode.
Take care, everyone.
Bye for now.